Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday, day off. It is in the very high 50s right now. I got down to, I think, 47 overnight. It was about 50 when we got home at 2 in the morning from Mr. Baker's. So I got a little man for a quick little walk here. And watching some of the newer stuff coming out for the 17 Pro and Pro Max. Some of these controllers are starting to say they use the native camera for zoom. I've tried the Forden. It doesn't work. Huh. I'm not getting anything in my ear that's working. Okay. Volume was down just a little bit, so it wasn't quite giving me the chime that I really want to hear. That's the nice thing. It's actually in my ear now, so it's not really a question of whether or not, especially if I'm using the back camera with either the phone and or the shift cam. So apparently Telzen has made a grip that's supposed to work with native camera. I don't know. Apparently the only Chronos, the light version, is listed that the grip works with the native camera for zoom. Then the Telzen one actually has instructions to go into accessibility and turn zoom on, but that just makes your screen really freaking big and you can't do anything with it. So I turned on zoom control and the Forden didn't do anything with that. So of course this is an older grip. It may not be programmed to work with it. I don't know if Apple's finally given some release things for it. But it would just be convenient to have an actual controller to zoom instead of always having to use the screen. That's why it's, one of those things I've always wanted, but it is what it is. So, all right, so today's docket, definitely going to go to Xfinity and get the watch number shared off the Pixel onto Terry's Ultra, so that's clear, and there's $257 I'm not going to have to pay out of pocket. Verizon is not going to happen anything today because the PayPal payment just came out for this thing, so I'm shot for right this moment. I'm on the fence whether or not we're going to run down to Sealands Grove and maybe try to get screen protector replaced on the 15, because that is really bad. I think they should replace it because it's so scratched up. It's not broken. I mean, I could make it broken. All I have to do is lift it and just kind of make it bubble, and technically that requires it. But I think the scratches should get it replaced. Oh good, I have bags on me now so I can pick up his boom boom from yesterday. So we're gonna head down this way. I don't know if we're gonna make a full lap here, but if we're gonna go down to Sealands Grove, we're probably gonna do the Shikellamy State Park there and see what the look is over the river. I do have the drone and everything packed from last night. I didn't even pull out anything. I ran the iPhone for a little bit, and basically we were watching Mike's telescope just take, I think he ended up with 489 photos from it. Not sure what he was shooting. He told me, but I can't keep track of all these systems names in the sky. The picture will be, oh shit, I forgot to put it in the vlog. Doesn't matter, I didn't export yet. It was rendering, so I got to put that picture in there. Thing's pretty incredible. It's not very big. The big part of it is the $575 or $585 price tag on it. Is it something I could probably do something with? I mean, if to track the moon, it tracks. It even does star tracking, so it's got a lot of features. Okay. What are they craning in over there? That is really weird, because right there's that tree I was filming yesterday, and now there's a huge crane sitting in front of it. Interesting. What do you think, little man? Did you sleep with Daddy last night? Oh, technically this morning. Like I said, we got home around 2 something. I think I was up until a little after 3. I think 3:30, I think I saw. So, we're rocking on about 3.5 hours sleep, but not even solid, because, drinking a couple cups of coffee up at Mike's, a beer. I had to get up and pee a lot, so yeah, it was not a long night's sleep. I don't feel too bad. We weren't outside that much. Kind of let the nightcap app run for a bit. So another one of the new features with the AirPods, Generation 2 does it as well. You can use them as a shutter button, which I thought kind of was like, oh, that's kind of silly. But after having all the little zoom issues with using the remote on the watch, which honestly I haven't tried, but the one thing I think I have to turn off is the flip feature, like the gestures, because that actually backed me completely out of the camera yesterday when I was playing with it. I was trying to see if the dial moved. I don't know that it wasn't gestures that was causing it, not the actual crown getting touched. So I gotta work on that today. But yeah, so being able to shoot photos at night with long exposure just by pressing the button on your AirPod is actually super convenient because you can't mess up your shot. There's no zooming or anything. I don't think there is. I don't think you can zoom with it by scrolling up and down. Hold on, can you? I don't think you can zoom. That's just the volume controls, yeah. Although that would be a kind of a cool thing is if you could, like, you know, swipe up and actually zoom. But it's not something you're gonna touch and mess up your shot like the watch when it's in the camera app mode. So, although having the viewer is nice, but the screen is nighttime. It's lit up enough that you can see what you're shooting. And I actually did some 8x star shots last night that I gotta put in the video too. I almost forgot a lot of this stuff. It was a long night. It's a long video yesterday, but going back and forth between the 15 and the 17. Wow. Yeah. Trying to think of what. Oh, actually, there is one. There is one other place we can go after that would all be in that route. So, well, it'd be if we do 15 on the way back. If we go down past where Megan and Drew live, we can do that trail that Tim and I did. That's the old turnpike that's closed. The abandoned part of, not really a turnpike. I forget what road it was, but it was deemed too dangerous, and they blocked it off. But you can walk it. So, we can do that little trick. And maybe if we get back in town early enough, maybe we'll stop over at Mom's and let them in the backyard and play, and I can see her, because I haven't even talked to her in days. So I gotta text her. The other thing is to stop in TJ Maxx and see if they don't still have these Adidas bags. Might stop at the Riverwalk and see if it's in the parking lot and it fell off there. I don't know where I lost it. It might not even be that. It might be that she took it off. I don't know. I really don't know where it went. This is super convenient. I didn't realize there's actually another spot in the back here. Like I said, holding tissues. I could put tissues back here so I can blow my nose and not give myself sinus infections. Of course, I hold the bags in here that are new, and then the yucky bags, which I gotta probably spray this thing. But very convenient. It was one of the other tenants saw me walking around. She's like, they walk along so well with you, just on your belt like that. Like, I've been doing it since the abandoned turnpike quite a few years ago. I mean, the Mavic 2 was still around. I didn't even know Mr. Baker yet when I started this, but I needed a way that I could fly the drone and have the dogs secure. And ever since then, it's become a way of life. I have multiple leashes set up in this fashion. Now, this particular this one's not breaking. The one on the dual leash, that one's aluminum, where these are stainless. Actually, this is not even that anymore. I've switched this completely around. But the one on there, it keeps coming loose, so that's how the bag fell off. I might check through the car again, because who knows, it might be in there somewhere. Alrighty, got a little bit of a reflection up here. It's just me right now. Dogs are in the car. I'm just kind of backtracking here a little bit and seeing if I can find this bag, but I saw the reflection in the river since it's so smooth right now. So I figured, hey, why not capture it? Alright. I know I had the bags up at that trash can. So that is where I'm heading. Alrighty, no luck there. So because of the AirPods 3s, I ended up with another $20 certificate. I just basically got another case because I'm eventually going to have a second 17. It's still a Spigen, but it's a gunmetal. And it's supposed to be a slim case. And it still has the camera bump completely covered. So on top of getting the screen protector replaced, hopefully, when I looked online, it didn't look like they had the one I have. So I think they have to give me one equal value. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see how that works out. But that's where our next move is we're going to jet over the mountain, hit Best Buy, and then I don't know if I'm going to hit Xfinity before I stop at Mom's. We'll see what time it is when we get back. This was kind of unplanned that I was going to walk like 0.6 of a mile right now. But I am. It is gorgeous out here today. There was some fog this morning, but it's rolled out, obviously. Blue skies, not a cloud in the sky again. See, right as we got over this little spot here, right in this zone is where I had a jogger coming from behind and a jogger coming head on. And I tried to pull them over, but yeah, there's nothing here. Shit. Well, TJ Maxx is on the strip if we go to Xfinity, stop there too. I mean, my guess would be if someone saw an Adidas bag, they'd probably pick it up, even though I've cut all the straps off of it. It's not really usable as much other than what I made it into. And I don't even know if they're gonna have them still. I think they were like $15, but we're gonna do that later. I just grabbed the bag from the other leash for right now, so I have one in case, well, when we're at Mom's and if I get them out, I'm sure I'm gonna get them out at Best Buy. Okay, now we're ready to go. Now we gotta get over the bridge. I'm even looking under all the cars here in case it fell off like when we went to get in the car. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't notice it right away, obviously, but I don't see it sitting on the ground anywhere here because obviously I'm normally back in and we were between the trash can there, but I looked under all the cars on the way out and on the way back. I mean, it's not the end of the world, obviously. Very convenient to have, but tried to be, because I know I used it up at that trash can, but then I think that was on the way out he went, so it could have even been further down. Who knows? Maybe when I picked him up and we went over the grates. I'm not going all the way down there right now and leaving them in the cot car. Even though it's only like 62 degrees outside, car gets warm. Alrighty, well, we are almost there, but this is the most treacherous spot coming. You got another highway coming in from the right, coming up at, not this light, but the next one. I've learned you get over in the left lane, that way better chance to keep moving. Then the fun part is trying to find a spot to get back in before you get to Best Buy. And I know there's like an extreme sports or something sign. Once you get to that point, if you're not getting over, man, you better find a way in. Usually when there's enough to see over to the right there, all these cars trying to come in. In fact, the one time we came back from an adventure and that was where we came in at, I'm like, oh. Alright, getting the kids out to do a quick little potty run. I know Priya's only done a tinkle. I didn't get her out very long. And we got out of the house. Oh man, he got a full walk. And then of course I got my little river walk. I parked as far out as possible and in the shade so the doggies hopefully can stay cool. We won't be here very long, hopefully. As long as the screen protector and everything goes well. That I'm a little concerned about. Okay, so the phone has been on basically, I'm going to say 90% of the trip here. When I started seeing foliage, I'm like, okay. And I wasn't recording the whole time, but the camera was open the entire trip out. It is honestly, it's warm, but it's not hot. So it's definitely staying cooler than it used to. Oh, what a bizarre trip to Best Buy this has been. Okay, come here, guys. I gotta hook them, hold on. So, come down. I ordered the screen protector, or the case. I may have ordered myself something else because I had discounts and whatnot. Like an OM7, because I want to see if he'll track the moon. But anywho, and I'm keeping this one. I don't care, because there's times when I think it could come in handy. So, screen protector. I accidentally gave him the wrong code. Gave it for the 16, which is a higher priced, it was a $60 screen protector. Well, he grabs it and tries to put it on, and it doesn't fit the 15. So they're looking, they don't have any 15 Pro Max screen protectors. So instead of actually scanning the right, they have to order me one and mail it to me, which I'm fine with. There's no screen protector on the phone anymore. He took it off. So the screen is scratched to hell, which is not awesome. Well, so I'm just for giggles, I go over into the Blink cameras and I'm looking at them, and I was talking to the guy that waited on me originally, and he has the one that they're selling, the $70 kit for $35. Actually, I think it might be more than that, because I think it was a $79 savings, because the 2Ks are coming out. He returns the screen protector, sends me a cheaper one, and then gives basically the difference paid for the camera. So we're going to go home and set up a new camera later today too. And he showed me the difference in quality between the older one and the new one. It's extreme. So, alrighty. Well, I guess that was worth the trip. A free Blink camera. Why not? It's not just the camera. It's the new updated module with it. It's the whole kit. So you can buy an additional camera for $35, or you can buy the whole kit for $35 right now, which is baffling to me. Kind of stupid not to just update the module as well. So, and I think it gives you, he said it has AI features now too, so it'll detect whether it's a person or an animal or what is in the backyard. So when the bears show up, it'll say, warning, do not go outside. No, I don't think it'll tell you that, but all right, boom boom's done. Time to get on the road. We're gonna hit Shikellamy quick and then off to Grammy's house we go. we have made it up here. Now, let me pull back to 5. No, not while recording. Put it on the OM7 here quick. Mainly because I wanted to be able to get above the fence easier without holding it and risking dropping it over the bank. So, not a whole lot of foliage going on up here. Now, this is the Mimo app, so bear with that. Nice smooth panning though. I don't know if the microphone's going to work this way with the headphones. Here's the bridge. Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna switch. I don't think it switches lenses in 4K 60, so this is gonna be pretty gobbly. 2X might not look bad though. Okay, native camera now enabled. I'll have to manually touch the screen. 2, 4. Yeah, that's better. That is way better. 8. Traffic going across. No train coming through right now. Boy, when you're out that far, you really need to have smooth freaking movements. That is for sure. The section I was looking at last time was out there. Alright, try to do a nice smooth pan here of the mountains. A little hazy up here. Kind of surprised. I feel like there's some color that way. Mind you, I am all the way out the 8X lens. Geez, you even haven't gotten to the tree line yet. There it is. 4 on this side. Alrighty, I don't have the tracking module on it right now, but yeah, you can still spin this one around all the way, which gives you the ability to get you a much better logging experience. Now, I do have the thing fully extended, so it's definitely high enough. It's probably, in fact, maybe too high, but should keep a nice steady shot. Even without the tracking module, it should still be looking right at me. You dum-dum, sure was looking right at you in 4X. I'm leaving it in, I don't care. It's gonna be a long video, guys, I know. Okie doke. It's not quite changing over quite yet. But soon. Let's bring you down to normal height. Bring the tripod in. Spin you back around and try that again in 1X. Now, it does have the ability to actually lean this as well. I mean, the OMs have been out for a long time. I think the 5, 6, and 7 may have all done that, extended out and been able to tilt, but so yeah, I don't think you need to. So obviously this isn't, oh, we got a lantern fly and he is dead. Killed him, bastards. All right, we got puppies, 1, 2, 3. And now it's not coming back around. What in the world? Oh. There it goes. Didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. Didn't want to film you. How dare it not want to film the basset hound and a miniature pincher back there. Yeah. Hi, buddy. All right, they got a little walk at Best Buy, so Shikellamy is, I'm going to say, officially filmed for right now. We'll try it again here in a few more weeks. Maybe we'll start getting some foliage. Maybe we won't. When I was here last time with the drone, top of that tree was what I was trying to get. And it hasn't changed hardly anything since we were here last time. Like, oh, didn't take pictures. There's no point in taking pictures. There's nothing to take pictures of here. I don't know if there's trash cans up top. I'll find a place. I might stop and grab like a little turkey wrap or something, because Mom's going out for dinner with my sister, so I know she won't eat much. If we can split a wrap, that'd be amazing. What did I do with my sunglasses? Okay. That's better. All right. I'm going to shut things down for a little bit here and just we're going to get ourselves the Grammys, let them play in the backyard. Might test the gimbal out a little bit more. I should plug it back in though before we go any further, because they don't come fully powered. And okay, it's charging. It's in yellow. I don't know what that means battery wise, but I don't want to move it, because then I'll have to readjust if I do see something I need to film that way with. I'll have to try to get all lined back up again. What? You tell me. Yeah, you give it to me. He's pissed. We pissed off an owl last night when we were outside filming. He's mad. He was not happy about the doggies. What you doing, Boo? We're connected. Let's do it, Boo. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's run. Let's run. Everybody, look at you go, Mateo. You can move too, can't you? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can move too. You can move too. Let's go. Race you. You win. She's like, you stop. She's like, you're not allowed to play with me. I'm racing daddy. Arf, arf. And camera stopped on its own. Okay. I don't have the gimbal out yet. Obviously, you can see my arm. Should be pretty much charged, though, from the ride here. What are you doing? Ready? Let's run! Let's run! Go, Mateo! Good boy! Yeah! Bree's like, I'm faster. I got longer stride. You have a longer stride, princess? Huh? You have a longer stride? I think I got dirt on the lens. What you doing, Bassett? What you doing? Let's go. Oh. Really got to be careful in this yard. There is more than one divot. This yard is not level in any way. And she don't care. Trey, what are you doing? All right, let's go out of the 1X lens. Maybe the 1X lens is screwing me up. We have to power this thing off and power it back on. What? What are you doing? Oh my God, Daddy's winded. Oh, action mode puts us in 0.5, doesn't it? How long will the Bassett run? Hey guys,